I always say the difference between police reform and gun reform is this. Pat Toomey doesn't really have other Republicans that'll follow him right now in this Senate. Tim Scott might. So I guess the question is, what does that might look like?
Yeah, I think that's an astute observation. And Tim Scott's opinion carries a lot of weight within the Republican conference. And so if he is able to strike a deal with Karen Bass and Cory Booker, who've been kind of the three of them have been the point people on this negotiation really since last summer. If the three of them are able to strike a deal, it's the kind of thing that I think will be very difficult for the Republican conference to turn their backs on. If Democrats get on board, if the White House is on board, if Tim Scott is on board, the train is leaving the station. And Scott today was actually more optimistic than I anticipated, certainly, in talking about getting over some of the humps, the obstacles that have existed to this bill, namely questions about changes to qualified immunity, essentially the ability to sue individual officers and police departments when incidents occur. Here's a little bit of what he told reporters earlier, and then I'll explain why it's so significant on the other side.
There is a way to put more of the onus or the burden on the department or on the employer than on the employee. I think that is a logical step forward, and one that, as I've spoken with Karen Bass over the last several weeks, is something that the Democrats are quite receptive to. I think we are on the verge of wrapping this up in the next week or two, depending on how quickly they respond to our suggestions.
Now, a week or two would be pretty fast moving here. Now, the Senate's expected to go out the first week of May again. They'll be back later in the month. So, again, we're talking a pretty quick timeline in terms of an agreement on an issue that has been this controversial. Scott said he thinks there's only about 4 or 5 issues that are still sort of outstanding to be solved here. I would just caution that anytime you have a member of one party sort of speaking for the progress that exists with the other party, you have to be a little bit careful. Democratic aides, who I've spoken to earlier today, were even describing what's been going on as conversations, not even necessarily formal negotiations. So I would preach a little bit of caution here on this. But again, if a deal is reached here with Scott and the other members, that's something that could move pretty expeditiously because there is widespread buy-in among Democratic leadership to get something to President Biden's desk while they still can, to Shannon's point.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.